If you love video games inspired by McDonald's, then you're in luck, because my friends, there's a new McDonald's game out right now. But before we get into it, let's quickly reminisce. First, there was Donald Land for the Nintendo Famicom, where you play as Ronald McDonald. It's a simple platformer where your aim is to rescue your friends, armed only with apple bombs. Yeah, apple bombs. Next up came McDonald Land, or McKids, depending on where you're based. This platformer was released on the NES, Game Boy and home computers. You play as two kids, Mick and Mac, who travel to the world of McDonald Land to retrieve Ronald's missing bag. Here's something weird. The Game Boy version was changed into a cool spot game outside of Europe. Anyway, then came Global Gladiators, which was released on Sega platforms and the Amiga. In this, Mick and Mac are back to kick some toxic sewage butt. It's Captain Planet with guns and burgers, I guess. Next up came the Sega game McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure, which I'll be honest looks and sounds as if they just threw old Ronald into a Sonic the Hedgehog game. In this one, Ronald is looking for pieces of a map for buried treasure. You know what? It's actually quite a decent game. And that brings us to 2023, where we have a brand spanking new McDonald's game called, drumroll please, not called drumroll please, it's called Grimace's Birthday. The purple blob thing with a face only got his own game, and a Game Boy Color game at that. And you know what? It's pretty good. In the game, you play as Grimace on a mission to find his friends so they can all blow the candles out on his cake together. It's his birthday. You start off riding around on a skateboard, which kind of put me in mind of Skate or Die, Bad and Rad. I absolutely loved that game as a kid. Anyway, after that, you're on foot for a bit, and lastly, floating around in a little bubble. So there's actually a little variety to this game, which I don't think people will expect because, you know, it's a promo. And overall, it's quite a fun game, and though it is quite short, you can finish this game in 10 minutes. There's good replay value to this because you can come back and get better times and get more collectibles, and there's a couple of extra modes after you finish the main one. It's quite a good game, but sadly there's no physical edition of this game as yet, so for the time being you're going to have to play this game in the browser unless you go looking on the internet for the ROM.